Yesterday on our show, the sniper said that we should look for a Bitcoin pullback. He was expecting a Bitcoin pullback. And today we see that the Bitcoin pullback is playing out exactly as the sniper called it. The question is whether we should be buying now and whether there's anything to worry about. And that's what we're going to be discussing on today's show. So, guys, welcome. I'm Crypto Man Run, and I have a secret weapon. My secret weapon is a sniper. And this sniper is so accurate that every shot that he takes lands up in the right place. And today, watching the markets, I bet a lot of you are asking some questions. Like me, I'm asking a lot of questions. I mean, is this a dip? Can we expect Bitcoin to go down even further? Should we be buying now? Should we be waiting? What about the rest of us, those that bought Win or Wink yesterday? What's happening? Should we be buying more, selling? That is what we're going to be doing today. So if you are new to this channel, what do you need to do? I'll tell you what you need to do. In fact, no, I won't tell you. A sniper will tell you. Sheldon, for those people who are new to the channel, what do you think they should do? You can't hear you, Sheldon. Let's try that again. All right, so while Sheldon's sorting out his sound, can't hear you, Sheldon. All right, while Sheldon is sorting out his sound, guys, if you're new, you've just landed in the best place in the world. So like, subscribe, and share our content. And I'll tell you what, not only will you know when Sheldon and I are coming on and bring you amazing content, and there's tons of amazing content coming on, but you also stand a chance to win in the biggest crypto giveaway in history. It's called the Banter Bags. For those of you who don't know what it's about, we invested $10,000 in pre-market gems that you guys generally can't get your hands onto. And this bag has started growing. And I mean, we got Refinable, we got Beyond Finance, we got Rocket Vault Finance, we got $1,000 in each. We also got $6,000 in Donkey. We paid $1,000, and they gave us $5,000 free for the Banter bags. AOS also gave us $2,000. We paid for one, they gave us $2,000. So if you want to win these bags, what do? Well, like, subscribe, share, follow me on Twitter, follow Sheldon on Twitter. All those things get you entries. And when we get to 250,000 subscribers, and guys, that's soon. I mean, we're getting 5,000 subscribers a day, and we're on, Freddie, how many subscribers are we on? 132,000. So theoretically, 25 days, these Banter bags could be yours. Simple as that. So what do you need to do? Like, subscribe, hit the bell button. Let's see if Sheldon's got his sound back. Sheldon, please tell us you got your sound back, because
can you hear me now?
We can.
There we go.
All right, Sheldon, let's get to the point, my man. Do I need to worry?
Awesome. Of course not. You know, what we must understand is not everything is going to go perfectly in a straight line. We need pullbacks. It's healthy. We need to learn that by now, that we need these smaller pullbacks. End of the day, Bitcoin did come from all the way down from 55K in two waves. What you can see, basically two legs up all the way to 65. So you know what? A pullback is good. Now, what have we been teaching the last few days and understanding? We got to come, once we break a certain level and we break through a resistance, a previous high that we have, we must come down and test them as supporters again. And that's all that we've done. It's all that Bitcoin's basically done is we've broken new levels. We have come down back into these sort of zones. Now, what it usually happens, especially over weekends, we do have the sort of slower market on weekends. Sometimes Sundays is the majority of Sundays is dump day, where everything's sort of red days. You know, we've had 4 or 5 days of green days. There's nothing wrong with a few 2-3 red days, but obviously our green days are a hell of a lot bigger than what our red days are. So what I am expecting with Bitcoin is for it to basically, remember, it needs to slow down now. Remember the importance of when we make acceleration in either direction, we got to get to a point, slow down, and then we can start the growth again. So what I'm expecting for Bitcoin is for it to actually hover in this sort of range. It can come a little bit lower to the $59,000 sort of region, even the 58,700 in that sort of region. So you can see where I've set my buy zone between the 58,000 to the 60,000 sort of zone. It may not go as low there because we have so much support, but that is possibly the lows that we can hit over the weekend, and especially now in the next 2 days or so, next Saturday and Sunday. So we have.
Sorry, that was me. I was checking the like situation. So there are 4,000 people watching, 2,000 likes, which means that 2,000 people either don't like what you're saying at all, or just don't want free money? I mean, guys, who doesn't want free money? And guys, when you smash this like button, it tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content. And when that happens, it circulates our content to the rest of the world. Why wouldn't you do that? It just basically pumps your bags. It's so simple. And it helps us. It helps us. It really helps us with inspire us to do more amazing things. And we're going to get to fan mail in a bit. But guys, come on. If you are here, we're asking you to do one small thing, and that's smash the likes. We'll do the rest. All right, carry on, Sheldon. What else are we looking at?
Awesome. So yeah, Bitcoin's looking good, and we do have a nice trend line which we can put in play to know when we're bullish again to go for the next move. So just expect a little bit of slowdown time in the zone, a little bit of relaxation in the market, and then we can continue with that. Having a look quickly at dominance and where we're sitting with dominance. Dominance is still on par. You know, ever since we dropped that support round, you can see how we've just accelerated. It was there at the 60 level, and you can see how we've just accelerated. So remember, with the dominance, we do have a key level between the 50 and the 52 level percent level. So that is where we might get some sort of little pushback, and that can either be to rally Bitcoin, or it will be to hold Bitcoin currently where it is. So if the market does decide to go a little bit red, they are going to suck a bit from the alts. The altcoins have been the one that's been growing. So they will be using that money to be holding Bitcoin. A lot has been funding out of Bitcoin. And you can see we have this very nice trend line, which we are tracking the momentum downwards of this move. So at any point, we can go and test that trend line at any point. So the dominance can have a pushback up to the 56 sort of level, but does not mean there aren't going to be specific alts that are going to be moving at that time. And there's one that moves quite a bit when this does happen, and that's Theta. Theta, when the whole market's pumping and everything's moving, Theta doesn't move. But as soon as the dominance turns and we have a shift where the other altcoins go quiet, is when Theta comes to life. So that's definitely one we're going to jump to now, and we're going to go have a look at where is Theta. Add it to the thing. There we go. Theta is definitely one. We spoke about it yesterday, and it's important to see that we have finally broken through that resistance on Theta. So Theta now, you see that all of a sudden the whole market turns, everything else goes a bit quiet, Bitcoin has a bit of a dump off, and Theta starts to pump. Remember when this big wave happened over here, Bitcoin wasn't doing anything. It was actually dumping, and it was hovering through the 50K to the 55,000 region, and Theta was going berserk. Then everything else went bullish and everything went crazy, and Theta has been quiet, sideways. Remember, sideways is good. And what's awesome about this is we have finally broken this high that we had previously. So we've finally reversed, and we're getting a higher high, which is great, and we're getting higher lows. So this is really, really good. I want to see us stay above this trend line for the zone, and where I'm seeing Theta after this, definitely in the next week or two, is us looking at the $20, $25 sort of region from Theta. So Theta is one that we need to be, if you haven't gotten in, buying the break of this trend is good, and obviously the test, and that's what happened exactly with Win and Wink, which we'll get back to now. I have been posting for the last 10 days, 2 weeks, that this is the buy zone. Theta, stock up, stock up, stock up. So a lot of you should be in, but for last chance, the break of this is good, and there will be some sort of retest where the price will actually, let's draw it in there quickly. There we go. Where the price will actually shoot, we'll get a high, we'll get a test, and then we'll start the breakout. So a good add-on position in the breakout is good, and the retest is also good, knowing that we can keep stop loss under and back into the trend, which is good. So Theta is looking really, really good. I'm excited about Theta. The next ones that I want to quickly jump on here before we get into ones from yesterday.
Before we get into these, how concerned are you about a much more general pullback in the market? How concerned are you that the markets run generally too fast, too quickly, and now we can see like a much more serious pullback, like a 10%, 20% reduction?
Is when we break that one. Remember the main one we've been talking about? So what my goal is, basically, I'm buying anywhere on these new tests of these supports. So anytime we are making our way to support, I'm getting in the market, get the push up. And obviously my main alarm bell is when we start breaking this main trend support. This is the daily, so it's really good high time frame. That's the momentum we're moving in. So until we stop that momentum, I'm going to be trading a lot. When we stop that momentum and we start breaking that trend, so that's why this stop loss now definitely in the zone. We don't want to go to 55, 54K again for Bitcoin right now. We want to keep the momentum, keep at least 50. I'd say good support is 55, definitely. So we don't want to break that momentum. We break that momentum, we're going to start the downwards trail, and then it can definitely come back down to this zone, which is basically, if I have a look, back to the 40K zone. So that is the next support if we drop that trend. So remember what I said, guys, keep your trend in. Let's trade this run. Let's trade this sort of cycle that we're running in now, and keep this as your main alarm bell. And as soon as we break that, then we know we are losing momentum and it's time for Bitcoin to have a good 2-3 weeks, a month down. We will see as we go. So I think around 55K is a good support for us to be having a look now, and this main trend with Bitcoin.
Wow.
And then the whole market will turn. Everything will turn, and that will be the problem where this dominance will go straight up. So the alts will get murdered. The alts will get hurt. So we'll make sure we're taking profits by then, and we are banking some good money. We'll adjust your cash meter and we'll make sure we have some money to get the next step. But for now, we're still good. Until we break that, we are good.
Okay, Chainlink. What a run this thing had yesterday. And it started off like a whole DeFi run. I don't know if you watched DeFi yesterday, but before the market pullback, and I've got a theory of where this market pullback is coming from. In fact, it's not even a theory. It is what's happening. Dogecoin. Okay, have you seen Dogecoin? In the last 24 hours, Dogecoin has doubled. I want you guys to see this. Okay, where is the money coming from for people to invest so much money into Dogecoin? Well, it didn't come from outside the ecosystem. It came from existing people in the ecosystem. What is Dogecoin doing? Well, Dogecoin did. Let's have a look at it. Let's share that. I'm going to quickly share my screen over here. You can see that Dogecoin is up 100%, which means that yesterday the market cap of Dogecoin was 17 billion. Today it is 34 billion. Where's that money coming from? It's coming from alts. It's coming from Bitcoin. It's coming from Ethereum. And all this money is now going out of these big alts and going into Dogecoin. I think that this is going to end badly. I think that this Dogecoin pump, maybe it'll go to 30 cents, maybe it'll go to 35 cents, but it's going back down to 10 cents afterwards. And watch out, guys. If you're in the market and you are trading this, stay away from Dogecoin. What do you think, Sheldon?
No, I agree 100%. Right, I've seen this. So from the 10th, in 6 days, it's done 315%. And it's actually done more to the top. It's gone closer to that. That's huge. This isn't good. I don't actually like it when we see these sort of push in the market, because it does give a buzz, because people are going to lose money, and that's not what we need right now. We need consistent and stable growth in the market. We don't need these random pump and dumps, because that's what gives bad credits in the crypto market and gets people very scared. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
You know who it is? This is Wall Street Bets. They said they're going to pump Dogecoin to 100. There's a group on Twitter. I think it's called TikTok. I don't remember what it's called. TikTok influencer or something like that. And what are they called? Fred says he thinks it's called TikTok Invest. It's Fred's group. He started it. Anyway, they are Dogecoin. They want to get Dogecoin to $1. Question, Sheldon. Would you have the balls to short Dogecoin now?
I don't know. With a small amount, yeah, with a decent amount, but a gamble amount, I would, because you're going to make a hell of a lot of money. Just, you got to get the top. And I think, if we do have a look quickly on Doge, the way that we can sort of predict, I don't want to say predict the top, but we can sort of track the momentum. So if we are running with it like that, we can see that we are starting to form the flag. So we're starting to slow down. That's a good sign with Dogecoin. It's not just continuing this massive strong run. So we're starting to slow down, and we are making the flag. So it is possible that now we can break the top and make the next one. But at some point, we're going to slow down, make the flag, and we're going to collapse the bottom. When we collapse the bottom, that area is where I'll definitely short. So it will either be here where we are right now. So either the break of this one will be a decent short for me to take. Otherwise, I'll wait for the next flag to form. We need to slow down. As soon as we know the price slows down, then we know a decision's about to be made. And if we drop then and we start doing lower lows again, that's definitely my signal for us to. So I would. It's going to be a decent 50, 60, 70% short. Definitely.
Okay, great, amazing. Let's carry on. What else are we looking at?
So Chainlink. So I'm going to go through these a bit quicker, so we have done a lot on them. So just to see, guys. So Chainlink, it is possible. You know, if Bitcoin does make its way down another 5-10%, I'll call it 5 to 8% in the market. So will the rest. You know, the reason why I agree with you, but I don't think a serious pullbacks just yet, and we haven't hit the targets yet that we need to hit with a lot of the coins just yet. Chainlink's only just getting going. For Chainlink now to only just break and finally get the run that everyone's been waiting for now to get reversed all the way back down to the 20s again, just it doesn't make sense just yet. So I see it calming down and slowing down. I don't feel we've hit the targets yet, but I still see $60, $80 Chainlink. And then we can start looking at a very strong. So, because I see Chainlink definitely coming back down to at least 38 to the 39 sort of dollar region. So anywhere, let's actually call it 37 to $39 region will be a steal if we can get Chainlink again in that sort of zone for the next sort of push. And what we do have is we have a lovely resistance, which is tracking it down as well. So that will be our bullish sort of segment to say that we're not going down anymore. So anywhere to add on a Chainlink will be great. And like I said, we do have the higher targets. The first one, $60, $65. So Chainlink is still looking good. Guys, look how much green that is. Don't be shy to see a little bit of red. There's no problem here. You know what I mean? It's healthy for it to be doing that. It's just a healthy retracement. The Chainlink is on form.
When Chainlink runs, when you see Chainlink in that buy zone and when it turns around and reverses the trend, start to ape into the DeFi coins. We saw this yesterday. Chainlink started running, and then what ran in the evening? Harvest Finance, Pickle, YFI, YFL, all these DeFi coins. So we use Chainlink as the oracle to tell you when there is a DeFi run imminent. Chainlink is the biggest, it's like the DeFi index. So when Chainlink starts to run, if you think you want to get higher leverage returns, jump into the DeFi coins.
100%, man. As you can see, it's all started running with the pattern. So it's actually cool that we can start to picture it out. So same with Ethereum. So Ethereum, if we can get it back between $2,200, $2,250, that will be great. I hope we do make it to that level. The only thing is I do have a support. So if I draw that support in there to detect the bottom momentum trend, that's showing me that we shouldn't get lower than basically 2,200. So call it 2,200 as the sort of main level that we don't really want it to get too much lower than that. Otherwise, it can make it back down to 2,000, 2001. But, you know, bigger picture, we're still looking brilliant with Ethereum. It's just having, look how much green, there's nothing wrong with that. So I had a shorter term sort of targets, which I just drew up yesterday. It hit it perfect, which was good. But guys, my next target we can see is between $3,800 and $4,000. And then I have the next one, which this will line up with your May thing, the $5,000 mark, $5,000 to $5,400, and that can still make it in by the end of May, definitely. So Chainlink's good. If we can add positions anywhere, $2,100, $2,200, $2,250. That's a great add-on zone.
Ethereum, guys, Ethereum, not Chainlink. You said Chainlink.
Ethereum, sorry, Ethereum.
Okay, take me. Yesterday on the show, you bought me. What did you buy me as the show opened yesterday? It was
Win.
Take me to win. Am I up or am I down?
We are basically we're a little bit down, no problem. But you see what it's basically down. So if I jump here to 1 hour, why is everything retraced, guys? Because Bitcoin dumped. So everything has come down because of Bitcoin. And you know, that's fine. End of the day. The main thing is we smash higher highs. We're making higher lows still. And what have we done initially? We've just come down and tested supports again in the zone. So you can see my re-adding zone and where I put in. I told you yesterday, we're buying the break and we're buying the test. And this is where we are slowing down. This is where I'm expecting us to do this. Hover in the zone, hover, and then start making our way back upwards. Remember, guys, we need to stop rushing into all these things. We need to give these trades time. On Monday and next week, we're going to chat again and we're going to see where we're sitting. But it is doing what it needs to do. We just had a decent retracement. Bitcoin had a decent retracement. The whole market has had a decent retracement, as we can see. So I'm still very happy. We smashed a higher high, which is good, and we have a higher low. Give it a little bit of time. It's going to pull another VTHO on you, and we're going to be smiling. So one is looking good. I'm still very happy. And yeah, I think even just away from the previous highs we made is still a good 70, 80% away. So I have a look from there to there. 100% just to the highs. So we got a lot of gains to come from one. This was good, you can see. And what is nice, we're forming bullish divergence on the RSI as well, which is a great sign for higher time frame as well. So one is good. VTHO is in my little add-on zone that I made you guys yesterday. So we just touched the all-time high, just under, and we've come back. So remember, guys, when we break a previous high, what do? The price comes back and tests it as support. Then it slows down. Then we start to make our way up. So VTHO is still looking good. It's actually got the add-on zone. We've hit it perfectly to what we said yesterday. So VTHO is looking good. And after this, my next targets are 3 to 4 cents for this, which is a good 120% away, which is good. So VTHO is on par. WIN, I'm very happy with. Just remember that VTHO and WIN falls under like our 30% bracket in our trading capital. Remember, we've got our trading, we've got our HODL. Trading, 70%, major alts, bigger coins, 30%, smaller cap coins, because they make you more money. So be using 30% of your trading capital on the smaller cap coins, and the higher cap, we're using the higher ones, so that it's all structured and we got a game plan. So let's jump into the ones quickly now. So the one that I want us to be getting into is SXP. SXP has been keeping quiet for a while. Hasn't really been rallying crazy as the rest of the market's been doing. And what was quite funny with SXP is that finally broke all-time high, and it did what Ethereum did. Remember, Ethereum just broke all-time high, then made its way back down, back into the thing, and then what happened to Ethereum? It then went to things. So it's actually repeating very much what a lot of the coins are doing. They don't just go berserk after all-time high break anymore. They break it, they come down a bit, and then they shoot through. So SXP, great buys anywhere between $4.4 and let's just mark it down, 4.8 actually. So $4.4 to $4.8 is great buys for that. It's on the supports, which is good. We have the nice support trend in play, and we are breaking the resistance at this point. So another small retest in the zone will be great. And where I'm looking with SXP is $7 to $7.6 as my first target. And I got the next target, which takes us $8.7 to $9.4 all the way up to that region. So SXP is definitely the one for the weekend. Remember, guys, over the weekend now is going to be a bit more quiet. The market is going to slow down a bit.
So let's assume that it is quiet. But if it's not quiet, can we be in a position where we can get you back on the live immediately? So like, let's not wait.
Of course.
If something happens, let's jump on the stream. Guys, if you want that stream, what you need to do, hit the bell button, because that's the only way you're going to find out about it. So follow Sheldon on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. I'm CryptoManRun. He's Sheldon_sniper. But more important, hit the subscribe and hit the bell button. The reason why you need to do that is because that is what's going to tell you when we come live this weekend. There is a chance that there'll be a pullback, and you need to know when this pullback is going to happen. We will be right here for you. We'll be live. So it may be from our mobile phones. It may be from home. It may not be in the studio, but we'll be there. Smash that bell button, guys.
Yeah, if anything happens, guys, we will make emergency things. Trust me, we're in this together, and we take all these trades with you.
There's 7,000 people watching this live. It's a new record for us at Crypto Banter, even for us, the fastest growing channel. So, guys, thank you. Sheldon, thank you for all you're doing for the community. Guys, if you're here, smash that like. Sheldon, what else are we looking at? So, SXP, you said there was another one.
Yeah, SXP and obviously Uni. So Uni is one that we haven't spoken about much. Uni is getting to a point. We got our initial buys between it was $29 and $31. We got it, and I see another pullback coming back into the zone again. This was too quick. The previous wick sign, yeah, so I see it coming. So Uni over the weekend, a buy between $32, $34 is a great add-on to your Uni position for the next leg upwards. And with Uni, where we are seeing it going is between $53 and $58 as the next target. So guys, it's just cool down stage. It's great. We've had good gains. We need the cool down so that next week can be another killer week for us. So that's it for today, Rand. So for SXP, Uni, Link, there's a lot of add-ons for all of them. If Ethereum goes into the zone, these charts I will put on Twitter now for you guys so that you have them all marked up. Give VTHO some time, give one some time. If anything emergency happens with any of these coins, we will get live to you guys, and we'll open a webinar for everyone and all of that. But great from our side, Rand. Amazing.
All right, guys. So first of all, thank you, Sheldon. Thank you guys for all the likes, all the subscribes, all the shares. This has been our biggest show. We will come back to you guys on the weekend if anything changes, if anything happens. Also, next week, we're starting with a new channel partner. It's not a sponsor. It's not a sponsor. We have actually signed on a new channel partner, and that is BYBIT. And they're going to give us and you guys incredible things that you can never get in any other YouTube channel or any other partner. We spent the last 3 months negotiating a partnership with them. Amongst that is, if you open an account under our code, we're going to start giving away $1,000 a day. So we're going to just pick people at random and say, if you have a BYBIT account under Crypto Banter, you will automatically just get $1,000. So wait for Monday. We're going to have those things. Also, a lot of you are asking to follow Sheldon's trading. We are working on a system where you guys can press one button and you guys can just follow Sheldon's trading. I think that'll take a lot of the headache away from everybody else. I know that I'm going to do that. So yeah, let's do that. And then don't forget that later on today, what day is it today, Sheldon?
Banter Friday.
Freddie, who is coming to Banter Friday? Okay. Oh my goodness. So we got Wendy O. Oh, you guys asked us to bring more females into the mix. That's exactly what we're doing. We've got Mr. Biz, Crypto Casey, Winston Wolf, Lisa Edwards. And can we bring more friends, Fred? Fred's nodding. He says, yeah, we can bring Coach K and we can bring Carl. So it's going to be Banter Friday. So that's this week. Next week, we're having a Banter Friday with only chartists. And we're going to get MDX. We're going to get Sheldon. We've got a few other surprises for you guys. Where it's just going to be chartists for 1 hour on Banter Friday. And we're going to start alternating that show. So, Sheldon, I will see you later for the later show. I'm sure we're going to need your expertise. Guys, I will see you guys later. 10 a.m. EST. Join us, Banter Friday. Don't miss Banter Friday. That's when you get the majority of the calls. And also, we'll get an update from Sheldon on Banter Friday. So we'll see you again, 10 a.m. EST. Until then, guys, stay safe out there. Trade well. Be responsible. See you later.
Crypto Banter is a social podcast for entertainment purposes only. All opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, and callers should not be construed as financial advice. Views expressed by guests and hosts do not reflect the views of the station. Listeners are encouraged to do their own research.